Hello, Leo Sun. This is your birthday reading. Let's see what we have for you. Bonus birthday reading, I should say. What do we have for Leo? Bonus messages right now, what you most need to know. Seagull, look at the bigger picture, bird's eye view. We will, of course, use tarot cards. I'll get messages relating to relationships, money, career. We'll get animal cards and angel numbers at the end. What do we have for Leo? Please, messages that you most need to know. Portuguese man o' war. So this is collaboration and teamwork. So looking at the bigger picture, maybe, what else do we have? A few more fell out. Let's see. Maybe you are trying to decide if you should work on your own or with a team. Stingray, beware of your surroundings. Okay, mindfulness. And then you have letter in a bottle, possibly some sort of message coming in. And knowing that your message has been received also, by the way, like your prayers are being answered. So make those birthday wishes, right? And then you have sand dollar, manifestation, being open to receiving. So clarifying, we'll use the Curious Travels Tarot deck. Okay, let me just get my angel cards over here so we're ready for those. There we are. All right. This is by US Game System. That's who published it anyway. I'll put all my decks below so you have those too. Messages for Leo Collective. Happy birthday to the Leo Suns, though. All right. Oh, okay. Chariot. So Cancerian energy. We have moved out of Cancer season. Maybe you yourself are moving on from something. This is, it's interesting because one thing that's cool about the Chariot is it is about getting more of a higher perspective, the bird's eye view. People don't often talk about that with this card, but you can even see in this card, they do have it pretty well represented as far as getting that higher perspective. But you do generally see someone in the Chariot. The Chariot's not necessarily moving generally, but this can be a card of action, of travel, of a journey. I think this has to do more so with you getting a clearer new perspective. Tuning in, tapping into your own intuition. Number 7 could resonate. When I think of 77, I think of using your intuition. We'll see what else we get for you, Leo. Queen of Cups. Nice. So the Queen of Cups, no matter what's going on around them, they are the queen of their emotions. They're also the queen of their own intuition. So if something doesn't feel right, smell right, or sit right, they know that they need to go in a different direction. So maybe you yourself are trying to figure out which direction, right, Chariot card, you should go. And tapping in, tuning in to your intuition will be imperative. Now, we did just have a new moon in your sign, and we will have some powerful eclipses coming in September. So maybe something that you're initiating now, by the end of that eclipse season, maybe you really have made some significant progress. Now, if you are interested in knowing what comes in for you in the next 6 weeks until that eclipse season, I did do a reading for you, which I'll put on the end screen at the end of this video. Get ready to receive, though, Leo, because it does really feel like, particularly if you're looking for recognition or love in some aspect of your life, it doesn't have to be romantic. Get ready, because you will be receiving something that you're going to love. And I do feel that some of you are going to be getting a lot of extra attention, actually. So let's see what else we have. We'll see what the cards say, though. And we have the Two of Cups. Now, the Two of Cups can certainly be, the word I'm getting with this is actually entanglement. So some of you may need to separate a little bit. You may need to back up, look at the bigger picture as far as something involving others goes. It could be on the world stage. It could be a particular group of people, friend group, etc., work group, but needing to make sure that you know where they start and you end, and vice versa. Okay. So let's see what else we have for Leo. So I channel messages. I am intuitive, so I read the traditional meanings, but also the what I get intuitively. I generally will hear things clairaudiently too. About your message being received, let's see what we get. I heard something intuitively just now, clairaudiently actually. 1, 2, 3, ready, let's go. So for some of you, you may be feeling ready to move on from something. I certainly get that with the Chariot, but it has to feel right. And it has to be something you're doing for you. It's like maybe some of you are thinking of others a bit too much. Again, that sort of entanglement, which I don't normally get off the Two of Cups, but in this deck I do. And I think you can use your own intuition and figure out why. Something may need to end for something else to begin, but I do feel that you're waiting for just a bit more clarity maybe, but it is coming. Your message has been received and you're actually going to be getting messages of clarity, Leo. You can see that with this Page of Swords. And with manifestation, be open to receiving. Some of you may be receiving money, as this is the Sand Dollar card. Let's see what we have. You have the Six of Pentacles. I love seeing this right now because this is about give and take. You're not just giving, as I just said, but it's like you're getting ready to receive. So get ready to receive abundance in a variety of forms. It doesn't just have to be money, but that is lovely too, right? All right, let's see what else we have. I'm hearing pay attention to words. Like words are going to matter even more when it comes to maybe manifesting things and when it comes to other people's words. So really reading behind those lines and documenting things. We are in fact in a Mercury retrograde. So you could find that, technology issues come up. Make sure you're saving things, maybe even also I'm just hearing intuitively change some passwords. You may need to be thinking about security too, not to alarm anyone, but it's just a good idea to regularly kind of update those. All right. 5 of Cups here. So I think for some, when you're moving on, yes, it sounds wonderful. And generally we're looking forward to what's on the other side. But I do feel for some of you that it is kind of sad to maybe have to let something go, let someone go as you yourself elevate. 3 of Swords. Yeah, there it is again. So this is involving again a group of people, or you could find out there's been some literal heartache, like maybe someone's having some sort of issue there, but anxiety and things of that nature. And obviously, if it's you, get things checked out professionally. But this can also be, again, as I was saying, words can cut deep right now. They can cut deeply. So there's just being very careful and mindful about your message. And also, if someone's saying some things or they're coming at you too fast in rapid fire and they're expecting you to like respond right away, you do not have to. Obviously, this is about you being aware of what they're doing and their intentions. Like some people have a different agenda than you, right? So just being very mindful of that so that you yourself don't end up in this 3 of Swords energy. The Magician. So what is it that you're hoping to manifest? Again, coming back to what are you focusing on? For some of you, you could really be focusing on, pooling your resources and getting everything together. Someone of importance could be seeing your work soon or seeing you. So get out there and get noticed, but of course, be aware of your surroundings. As this card says, it is at the very center of the reading. So, and that's not, again, it's not to alarm anything. It's just like maybe you're taking a closer look at people's different motivations. And I think you're reading between the lines and better able to do that right now than a lot of people around you. So remember though, the magician, it's about like using the potential, right? They have all the resources here, but what do they choose to focus on? And there's something about getting your footing right, or getting your foot in the door, or going the right direction again. So getting ready to receive. You have the 7 of Pentacles. Yeah, where do you want to put your resources? You'll be getting some clarity. You've been asking for clarity about, what direction you should go. You're getting your message. You want to know where you're going to be most valued, get the most money for your investment, etc. These are messages I feel that are going to be coming much more clear this birthday season for you, Leo. And you also have the Emperor. Yep, there it is. I just said, I have a good feeling about that. I really do. So Emperor is certainly, well, yeah, be open to receiving. All right. Get ready to receive some small indications, but then it could actually be gives you a much clearer picture of of where you should go, what you should focus on, and where things have been, like where your talent or your resources have, or your love even has been kind of wasted. Like with the Six of Pentacles, it's going to get that scale balanced, right? So Emperor energy, fellow fire sign Aries energy, and entrepreneurial energy. It's like all the energy of all the kings, all the skills there. So awesome that it's in the same row as that Magician here, you being able to really make some spectacular progress and changes. Let's get a few other cards though. We got 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so with the Ace of Pentacles, be ready to receive this opportunity. It could be different. So on the bottom you have, oh, you have the Queen of Wands. That's great. I love that. So the Queen of Wands, but we'll talk about that in a moment. Fear not, even though the Nine of Swords and like nightmare cards here, this is about breaking free from patterns. Okay, the Five of Pentacles, this is a time when, you know, in the past, things you have reached for maybe have not paid off. They maybe have, it could also be feeling a lot of anxiety again about going for a certain opportunity, but you have different directions you could go in, but first you have to focus. You need to choose what you want to focus on. Like with the Magician, okay, we have to kind of get out of that Five of Cups energy where we're maybe lamenting or, you know, just thinking about things that have gone wrong. 55 you have now in this reading, that is a sign of positive change. You're heading in the right direction for something. You could get an opportunity that's shines like the sun is what I'm hearing intuitively, and you may want to really actually go for that. You may want to reach for that, but it could be very different than what you're used to. Now just know please that the Queen of Wands, like you might be reaching for something and other people may not understand, and that could cause a little stress or make you feel kind of on your own with something, but you know best, Leo. This is one of your cards, okay? This is fire sign energy. This is you know, someone who is, you know, oh my goodness. Okay. So there's the sun. Remember earlier I was saying sun, and then I mentioned the sun with the, well, I mentioned it with the reaching for that Queen, or so that Ace of Pentacles, and it's like you're reaching for it like the sun. There's the sun. This is like getting that new awareness. You're going to know exactly where to go, and nothing will stop you, Leo. Nothing stops a Queen of Wands. I say that every time I see this card. Now you show up as yourself here in your reading, and this is an excellent sign of awareness, of getting the recognition. Remember I said some of you will get noticed, or you'll get like more appreciated, get ready to receive attention or maybe gifts or something. That's it right there. And you could also be having a much, this doesn't normally have to do with intuition, but I feel for you, paired with the Queen of Swords and or Wands and the other energy in this reading, that it does have to do with you having heightened inspiration and intuition, which then inspires you. All right, let's see what else we have. Let's get some messages relating to the Pentacles still. Then we'll move on and see about if there are any kind of relationship things going on. Let's see what we have. We have, this could really pertain to any area of your life, but let's see. For Leo, some of you are coming out of hermit mode too, I'm hearing. Maybe you have a Virgo in your chart, or you're on that cusp, but you have fast changes here. And on the bottom of the deck, this came up in a pre-shuffle for you, actually. You have saving face. So we have, you'll be leaving a job or suddenly getting one very quickly, right? That's that Chariot energy, okay? Something could dramatically change in a short period of time. It could cause some stress. Again, it could cause sadness, but this is a positive change, okay? You're going to be seeing more growth. Magician, Seven of Pentacles, Emperor card. Things are balancing out, as I said. So this is something like, again, you want the harmonies. Things might feel a little chaotic for a bit, but it's all for something better. Saving face, you may need to grin and bear it a little bit to maintain respect and keep your job, or stay within a group or something like that. But maintaining respect will be important, but also demanding respect, right? Use your intuition. Again, Queen of Wands has a lot to do with intuition. And yeah, so let's see what else we have. Top of the deck. The future. Plan for the future while living in the present. So this is about, yeah, like I said, so there it is. Your psychic abilities bring you prosperity. Right underneath a very psychic card. People don't always say that about the Queen of Wands. She's definitely psychic. This is a very psychic energy, the Queen of Wands, okay? Queen of inspiration and creation. This is amazing for you so far. So this is, yeah, you're always supported by spirit. Know that. Let's see if we have any. I'm trying to keep this concise for you. I know you don't have all day. You probably have some things to celebrate yourself. All right, let's see. If it has to do with any sort of relationship or anything involving, emotions, what do we have? Whoa. Detoxify. Okay, you may need to detoxify from someone else's energy. Could be earth sign energy, Taurus. So detoxify, take a breather, and oh my goodness, for the second time in your reading, you have see the bigger picture, and you're going to be able to do just that. And the reason you're going to be able to do that is you're going to have that bird's eye view of the Chariot, but the energy of moving on is already with you. Okay, Leo, please do know that. Let's see, for animal cards, you have, if you enjoy this reading, please take a moment to just quickly like the video. I'd appreciate it. And subscribe if you enjoy being here. Thank you. Okay, you have Big Cat energy. All right, you have Cheetah. Excellent. So use a combination of speed and adaptability in a situation. You will be unstoppable. Do not let Mercury retrograde stop you from doing something that you've been thinking about, okay? And you also have Giraffe. Trust in your ability to see things from a higher perspective. You keep getting the same message in all these different decks by totally different authors too. So yeah, you're getting the higher perspective. The sun energy that's with you is absolutely helping you in this matter. Where did I put the sun card? Where did I put that? Oh, right here. Okay, there it is. All right. It's like if you're willing to put in the work, Eight of Pentacles, then wonderful things can come your way. You have a lot of messages now. All right. So we'll get our angel numbers after this, but we have Chimpanzee. So your ingenuity knows no bounds. And with it, you can reshape your destiny now. Believe it to see it. Believe to receive. Gazelle, what looks to be like an obstacle could actually be the opportunity you've been asking for. I do feel that for you. Meerkat here. It's time to be with your people. Stand together, watchful and united. You're not alone in something, okay? And Badger, this is about determination and persistence and you digging deeper to uncover your true potential. Final messages for you using the angel numbers. 1414, a sign to remain positive. You're purging negativity in life as you level up. And there's that 77, okay, sign of inner wisdom, connecting in with spirituality and intuition. And 1313, that's a sign of courage. And if anyone knows about courage, it's Leo the Lion, right? So this is about following your heart and going for what you desire. Wishing you a very happy birthday. Thank you so much for being here.